Okay, let's talk about that main event. Let's talk about Wargames. For people, this match is going to be just the most epic of car wrecks. No. No, this was 3 robots punch each other with explosions on a planet that was being destroyed. This was... wow. So you begin with Cole, Strong, Young, which makes sense. First team to get the 2-man advantage, of course it's the heel team, so it's Undisputed Era. They just start kicking everyone, just driving them into the ground. Time for the second team to come out. Seemed like it's supposed to be Sanity, but then they're like, oh no, it's Authors of Pain. So they come down, start just tearing house up. Then it's Sanity. Wolf gets in the ring, he's ready to go. Killing Dane's like, I need some stuff. Chair, garbage can, tables, chain. Of course, last team to get in, last person gets in. And they said, I'm gonna lock this sucker up. Because this Wargames had an open ceiling. Which kind of makes sense. Hear me out on this. You can't do a lot of moves in the normal Wargames. Go back and watch Sid try to powerbomb Brian Pillman. It's, I lift you up. Oh crap. I drilled you like head first into the mat because there's not a lot of clearance. So I'll try to hit like some highlights of this match. Killing Dane doing multiple moves with people. It's like Michinoku driver onto somebody. I'm holding you in a Samoan drop. I'm holding you in a fallaway slam. Seeing Dane fight the Authors of Pain. Seeing the Authors of Pain set up 2 tables to try to put Adam Cole through them. Let Alexander Wolf go, nope. I'm a German suplex you off the top rope through 2 tables. I'm gonna split the back of my dome open and like squirt blood all over the second ring. To the point that now instead of them fighting in 2 rings, there's a ring with the table soaked in blood. And through all the spots, and you see now also Alexander Wolf is against the side of the cage, so the ring doctor can be like, I can try to patch you up. I need super glue and some like flesh spackle to just hold up enough. And then he gets back in the match. It's like, no, dude, just quit. Oh, check out the move. You just see this like red line of crimson that comes the back of his head to the front, and I'm just like, oh, stop. No, he's already dead. Oh. It was crazy. Undisputed Era got the pinfall, but man, on Eric Young, who was bloody, Killing Dane was bloody, Alexander Wolf, the back of his head's freaking missing now. Oh man, that was insane. Go on the network, get the network. Just watch this match and probably Survivor Series, and go back and watch some other pay-per-views, and then just drop it after a month. Wow, that was crazy. How was the rest of the night? Well, for a card that looked kind of weak, effectively only 3 matches really had significant build. They all did a really solid job. We began with Lars Sullivan taking on Katsuzona. Oh no, Pate says he's done a lot of nothing. Chris Hero is a phenomenal professional wrestler. It's just not working, man. I'm sorry. But he did a great job against Lars Sullivan. Lars got to put on some sick displays of power. A pop-up into power slam. So launched him into the air, caught him into a power slam. You think, oh, that's impressive. Katsuzona is a big boy. He doesn't do cruiserweight. He does to a big boy. Hit the freak accent, got the pinfall. Worked well. Velveteen Dream Aleister Black. Wow. This match proves that proper psychology really makes a match. Dream takes off his outer like chaps to have the phrase "Say my name" on his waistline. One leg, Aleister Black. Other leg, Velveteen Dream. Crowd hot for Dream with a "Say his name" chants. And he and Aleister Black put on just a clinic of here's good psychology and crisp wrestling. Patrick Clark is like 21, 22 years old. He didn't win Tough Enough, but he's like, there's two survivors from the last round Tough Enough. Mandy Rose, Patrick Clark. The two winners are gone. The last person to not win Tough Enough and still be in the E, The Miz. Patrick Clark right now is on a trajectory to not only surpass, but eclipse The Miz. Beautiful character work. His weird, like, roll of the dice and the spike DDT that Clark did was a thing of beauty. His fake out dive to the outside where he flips over the top rope, sits on the middle rope, rolls back in. That's wickedly athletic. Black wins the Black Mass kick. He's sitting down in the center of the ring. Dream's like trying to acknowledge me. And all of a sudden you see Black pull the microphone out. He's like, "Welcome to infamy, Velveteen Dream." Dropped the mic and I went, oh, I need a Dusty Rhodes class with these two guys teaming up. Oh, Black, easily his best match on the roster. Easily. Dream, same thing. They shared beautiful chemistry when it came to the build-up to this match. Their match was dang near perfect. For me, this was the match I was looking forward to the most. After Wargames was just going to be just a cluster, but an amazing cluster. This match was perfect. And then we go on to the women's fatal four-way. I don't like when they show the random wrestlers in the crowd and behind them it's empty seats. Especially when they pan back later, and the seats are empty and there's little placards. So they'll be like, oh, Asuka's going to sit here. Could you have them just sit there for the full 2 hours? Instead of okay, you sit there for the camera spot, and then or like a fill-in or something. But would you have front ringside seats that are empty with placards on them? It just feels weird. It does. You don't need them there. You don't want them there the whole time. Fine, just put in a seat filler. Cross looked fantastic. Peyton Royce, for being the least skilled out of all of them, did a good job. You can tell she's the strongest character actor, but not the best in the ring. But good job keeping that going. Ironically, all four of them had the feeling of, these could be suitable champions. Eclipse, Ember Moon, she wins the title. Asuka comes in, hands it to her. You know what? Solid match. As good as the Four Horsemen era of the women's wrestlers? No. That's the problem when you have four phenomenal female athletes, and all of it same, and the three of them leave, and then the last one leaves, and you're like, well, we built the whole division around this group. This group is gone. Did you look at anybody else? Those four were really, really good. We kind of developed like a second tier. When your top tier is gone, it's kind of like, well, treat this one kind of like the B team. Maybe the B was like an A team. But still, solid match. Now, true Dark Horse candidate. Andrade Cien Almas with Selena Vega versus Drew McIntyre. I thought the build-up to this worked because it was Vega showing that, you know what? His character? Meh. His promos? Meh. In ring? It's pretty good. Boy needs a manager. I'm gonna be his manager. I'm gonna get things done. And she did. They showed that managers still work. Why? Because it's simple. And when she stood up to Drew McIntyre and came up like mid-navel, and usually get involved in the match, she tried to do her top rope Hurricane Rana, her apron Hurricane Rana, like she did Roderick Strong. And Drew went, no, put her on the apron. Crowd got into it. Crowd was super into this. It seemed like any mistake that McIntyre made, Andrade perfectly capitalized on and could not get a big Scotsman down. Went to the outside of the ring, tried to bring the title in. Selena Vega hits like the point, it's like little like Spike Rana. Go in the ring. Hammerlock. 1, 2, nope. Claymore kick. Selena Vega, foot on ropes. 1, 2, nope. Foot on rope. Look, foot on rope. Foot on rope, ref. Crowd getting into it. Crowd getting more into it. Drew, another Claymore kick. And then I skipped out of the way. Drew's over the top rope. Gets turned up on the top rope. Eats a top rope hammerlock DDT. And he took it like a spike. 1, 2, 3. You've a new NXT champion. And Andrade Cien Almas. The crowd was hot for it. See. And I was like, man, you know what? For one that felt like it was going to be like, here's our matches. We got the Fatal 4 Women's match. It's our top 4 women. Dream Black. Wargames. Drew, you'll defend against that dude. What? Him. And oh no, you're gonna fight Lars. But we do go next week for NXT proper. Gargano beat Dunn. No build up. Don't care. 2 guys who wrestle amazing matches and are crazy in the ring, super talented, young. Just let them go.